Whoa. Hey guys, we're back at it again with another The Capo. Little recap from last time. Whoa, bro, a lot. Like, um, it was Koyomi's wedding day. She was like, worried that Kotori wasn't gonna come. Then, obviously, the main character, Junichi, went to go try to find Kotori. We ended up finding her at the dead cherry tree, because she's always there. She was singing. Then we had some, like, we had a good old chat, Basically, Kotori was like, saying that she doesn't like singing and stuff, and like she had to like fake the smile because she lost one of her powers, which is telepathy, which is pretty shocking. I didn't know that some of the heroines would get these special powers. I know soccer was a special case from like the dream and shit, but other than that, I don't know. There's a bunch of lore I guess we're gonna have to try to explore throughout these routes and shit. So yeah, there's that. After like comforting Kotori and telling her that sometimes you just have to take like risks and stuff, and yeah, just all that. It's, now we're just, we after like convincing her and telling her it's gonna be all right. We're taking her back to the wedding, where she's gonna have to sing for her sister, because she promised before, but Kotori obviously had this confliction, because she thought singing was like just a way to just cover up the voices that she would hear from her telepathy, because she would hear people's thoughts and like kind of like adjust to their accommodation, or like accommodate towards their interests and all that. And well, now that she doesn't have this power, she feels more secure. But Junichi's telling her like it's gonna be okay. That sometimes when it comes to loving things and like things that are genuine, you don't necessarily need proof or like any of that to like know. You just kind of have to go with it and see if it works out, And there's like sometimes in relationships where the love is obvious too, with like family, friends, and love too. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. I take Kotori's hand and she starts to walk unsteadily. A shaky first step, but was undeniably a step. The wedding? Obviously to the wedding. You're singing for Koyomi-sensei, right? Let's pull up with the tricycle. No time? Look, Kotori. Our footsteps speed up in harmony. We don't know if we'll make it. But we don't need any proof for that. Oh, like how we were saying last time? We can move forward without it. Right, Kotori? Ah, yes, this is the smile we've been wanting to see. What? Holy shit, that was probably the oh. That was so fucking... I thought we were just gonna see like the wedding and everything, but what? That was so sudden. Guess we'll listen to this shit, but... Special thanks to everyone who participated in this visual novel. Really, really good. Thank you guys all, you know? I don't know. It's just, ugh. Bruh. Ugh. I did not expect it to end like that. Oh. Oh my goodness. I guess that was a nice way to end it. Like, if we think about it, it was just like, we don't need any proof to, like, you know, continue going forward. And then we just, like, you know, just like that. Oh my gosh. Oh! Last I catch my breath. Wait, it's not over? I thought it was. I was like, damn, this is a short part. But I guess it's not over? I sit on the ground and lean against the wall and watch people passing by. I never knew there was a wedding hall here. I never knew where the place was. How could I be running without knowing that? I'm too young. There was no sound of leaking from the hall. I don't have a clue what's going on in there. Well, I'm not worried. Kotori must have done a good job no matter what. But somehow I don't get to see Kotori's performance again? Just like the graduation party, maybe I'm cursed. Probably, damn, horrible look. Oh? Yeah, unfortunately, we were not admitted to the wedding. Or more likely we're tired or something, I don't know. Ah yeah, I'm here. I brush off the dust and stand up. Let's go home then. Awesome, right? Yeah. Kotori gave me a thumbs up. Aww. Kotori wipes away tears as she speaks. Koyomi-sensei was crying? That's rare. Yeah, there's always a first for everything. Really? We walk through the shopping district hand in hand. The May sun shines strong, and people passing by seem to dress light. I can feel the changing season with my eyes and skin. I see. Kotori's talking like it was a long time ago, and indeed it was, an event in the past. The past different from now. Kotori clasps my hand tightly and sticks to my arm. Hmm? Yeah? It feels stuffy though. This is better. I pull my arm out and put it around her thin waist and draw her near. Ah! Her legs tingle. Kotori's head lands on my shoulder. We don't need to hurry anywhere. We could take it slow. We have plenty of time. Kotori leans on me. We must look like the shape of a wishbone from a distance. Hmm? Kotori mumbles about what we were talking about before. Everyone's cowardly to some extent, and someone fearless isn't necessarily superior. That's true. I'm as cowardly as you are. Yeah, sure. I'm always scared that you'll dump me someday. Oh gosh. What is it? You're giggling weirdly. Hmm? What? After all that shit? Ah. What? Oh gosh. Yeah?
印だから
Oh.
好きだよ。
Ha ha ha.
ねえねえ、朝倉くんはどうやって伝えてくれるのかな？
Me? Have sex until I drop? What the fuck? Okay.
お猿さんだよ、それじゃあ。
Oh gosh.
後でね、身内だけで集まりがあるの。朝倉くんも来てくれるよね。
Me?
その場で何を言ってくれるか、私期待しちゃうな。
Oh. Kotori looks at me with high expectations. What am I gonna say, huh? An American joke? Bruh.
ブブー。
A corny joke?
それも違うね。
Ew. I take a breath. I face the clear blue sky and say, confess and I love you and talk about our future? How's that? I look at Kotori for the answer. There's a happy smile. Kotori gives me a thumbs up and says,
よくできました。
oh. Oh my.
君と初めての春、二人の
Bruh.
嬉しくて
Kotori's own.
僕たちの始まりはそんな普通の
Let me stretch.
あの日の卒業写真、桜の花が思い出を散りばめてた、夢をカバンに詰めた小さな恋のストーリー、真夜中に内緒の電話で二人夜空を見上げながら、流れる星を一緒に見つけて、二人で願いを唱えた。君への想い、言葉、夢、愛や希望溢れ出す気持ちをさえていた。いつまでも惹かれ合う春の夢は
We have best girl Kotori here. Ugh, I stumbled on my words for a sec. Maybe. I don't know, like, I remember liking her a lot back in high school when I would like see like some clips of like the anime, because I didn't watch the anime, but I remember seeing some like shorts and shit. I was like, oh, Kotori seems like a nice girl. But I think that's a common, I want to say maybe that's also a common opinion that most people share when they play these games. Because I think I've heard individuals like say that maybe the most funnest ones is probably Kotori. I don't know if the rest, but I definitely know I think she's a fan favorite. I can see why too. I can see why. But whoa, can't believe it. We finished Kotori's route. Thank you to all these individuals too for pitching in and making this game possible. The music, the visuals, the scripting, everything, bro. The character designs, just everything. Everything. Thank you, voice actors, directors. You know, y'all did good. Y'all did good. Ow, I'm so sore. Gosh, because I went out the other day. And we're back here. If I'm not wrong, if I press this, takes me back to the beginning. And guys, whoopsie. If we go here to Kotori. Oh! Oh, we have to cover some of that. Pretty sure there's a lot to talk about. Can I change the music? I wonder. there's more song. Repeat all the page. Interesting. That's definitely interesting. I'm looking at the music. Yes. Oh, look at all the routes and shit. Oh. Oh yeah. Wait. Miharu? Miharu? Was she there before? I swear she wasn't. Wait. Cause look at Nemu, Sakura, yeah. Kotori definitely. We just did that one. Miharu, Moe, Mako, yeah, and then etc. But what the heck? I did not know. Well, enough of that. Chat. Let's talk about our girl. Let's talk about our girl, bro. Oh my gosh, a lot we could talk about. But anyways, what to say? Well, Kotori. Gosh, her growl was pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest, like, I loved the beginning, it was so good. But then I feel like it's kind of slowed down a bit. But I knew, eventually it would kind of slow down too after they became official and shit. But it was just a matter of time, like, of when we would, like, you know, see the whole conflicts between, the personal conflicts with the characters, mostly towards Kotori. We found out more about, like, how she, like, had this power and stuff, and it just kind of influenced the rest of the pacing of the story. Because, yeah, it was established in the beginning, but, you know, obviously we barely knew Kotori, so it was just about getting close to her as well. Thought her interactions were interesting, very. I can't wait to see how, I think if I'm not wrong, each character has minor appearances in each other's route. So, like, for example, let's say I'm gonna play, I haven't decided yet, by the way. Let's say I'm gonna play, Nemu's route, because I think they reference Nemu the most here. I think it would maybe reference Kotori a bit too as well, and maybe the other characters, depending on how the decisions we make. But yeah, all I know is that all the characters are at least gonna appear once, you know? Kind of to just establish the story, because there's the common route, and then you branch out to, like, each of the route. In this case, we got Kotori. Yes. And also, I'm kind of glad. Younger me is like, yes, Kotori. Because, you know, Kotori fangirl over here. But yeah. Can't wait to see the rest of the branching and how it goes. But with Kotori, though. Kotori's route, really good. I really like the concept of, like, yeah, we didn't know about her telepathy, because, to be honest, like, I felt like she, like, there's, like, something different about that tree that influenced everyone, but I didn't think each specific heroine would have that, like, ability, like, special ability. Because I know, Junichi had one, because, you know, obviously main character and shit, but I didn't think, like, Kotori would have one. I knew Sakura potentially would have something to do with, like, the powers and shit, but I just believed, like, it was her, because she was all mysterious. With Kotori, I wouldn't have even imagined. I just believed that she was just a very, outgoing, like, individual who, like, you know, could just pick up on anyone. But apparently it kind of makes sense too with the headaches and stuff. Like, she was able to read people's minds and shit. She's pretty insane. The romance development aspect was pretty good. I was very taken aback with the confession, though. I did not expect that. I expected to be honest, like, the other way around, like, we would end up confessing, but since Kotori could read our minds, I guess she ended up confessing. You know, it was just whole, like, development here from on out. And then, with the family too, I like how at the end, like, of the day, like, you know, everything pretty much worked out, because, Kotori needed reassurance about herself. Basically, not to just rely on this power to kind of, well, give validation to relationships and, like, her own emotions, but as well to, like, you know, to kind of see, like, you know, future is unexpected, and there's probably not proof to much things, but you just gotta take those risks, you know? Know what I mean? It's just like, oh my gosh, it's a lot. Just a really nice story, bro. And, what else? Let's talk about Kotori's family, her development, her relationship with Junichi. I guess the other characters. yeah, they're pretty straightforward. She was just like, she kept the. I feel like, yeah, it was right for her to keep the ones that she knew had genuine feelings with her close. But yeah, at the same time, I can also understand some of the pressure that she could be put under, like having to deal with expectations of others. For example, like her classmates when they were like, criticizing her that one time she was sick. It was a good like capture of how like people can be cruel or like could be cruel, and sometimes things don't go a certain way, but that's okay, because as long as you push forward, like, everything will be alright. You know what I mean? I don't know. If you guys are gonna ask about the rogue scenes, you know how, if you don't know already how I feel about rogue scenes, they're just there. I mean, it was a common trend in like, for example, the early 2000s for rogue games to be really popular and shit. I think they're still popular nowadays, but especially back in then. So, yeah, there's that. I don't know much about the anime. I don't think they had like a rogue type stuff, if what I remember. Like, I didn't watch it, but I don't remember like getting, because I would like go on the internet and like, just look at random like, the clips and like random pictures. Like, I've never seen the visual novels like that, mostly just the anime, which the anime, I think it was okay perceived, but I could say it wasn't like too highly praised. I think it was just there. But yeah, like Kotori's row, I give it like a good number. Honestly, probably one of my tops. I mean, it is the first round, so maybe a little biased, but yeah, really good row. Oh my gosh, I can't really give it a number ranking yet, but I'd say it's definitely above a 7. Definitely above a 7. Maybe close to an 8. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, pretty good. I just the only issue I had is just, I guess, like the sudden or the pacing just like, how would I say, like it just sometimes felt kind of strenuous sometimes. Like, I get it that like the dating and stuff like it was already established and it took a kind of a while for it to develop, but still I just felt like sometimes like, not like filler, but the story was just going on a little longer. But it's not a bad thing, Gosh, my eyes are feeling strenuous just staring at Kotori's eyes just right in front of me, the monitor. Like, if you stare at, like, have you guys ever noticed that? We just stare at anime eyes and then your eyes just, like, try to adjust? That's what's happening right now. Because it's so different from real life eyes, bro. But anyways, I think this is where I'm gonna end it. Comment down below if you guys have any questions for me, if I missed anything, And without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, turn on notification, comment down below if you guys want more videos like this or any other type of content. Very open to ideas, and yeah, till next time, we play the next Capo route. You guys are probably gonna be wondering, when will that be? Just know, coming soon. And once I post that video, you're gonna know exactly whose route we're going into, But for now, I'm not gonna say anything, because, surprises are fun. I like to be playful like that too, I guess. But yeah, I'll stop talking. See y'all, thank you guys for watching, and for the support. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Subscribe for more The Capo. Uno. Very much Uno. Still gonna be Uno going forward. Okay, see y'all.